Nansemu say wo mo de enye me beto abonten a am favor Dr Mahmoud Bawumia. But this time around say me madika kana fidie so me nuanom anim mo ameso mo nim say former President John Dramani Mahama ne NDC aban na nkasa no. I say mo win election awie enti me hu o mo campaign no mo ye to me. Ampa Global Info Analytic wo mo niam bi o mo de ba me bi atwa mu no. Na o mo ka say former President John Dramani Mahama ahead of Omampania bedi echire Dr Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia o campaign mu ntie saa bre no mo ye wo mo hwehwe mu no na ne ye koto aba enka hwe a obebo no no na enka nya adewa. Now Ghana fo nyina abaji atum say be bosumi mu nie Dr Mahmoud Bawumia wa intensify the campaign pa eno na ama Global Info Analytic fo asan so akoye survey biem dia betu dwa say although wa intensify the campaign no wa close gap no now so na ya na yeto aba 51 point something percent ema former President John Dramani Mahama although wa increase eti Dr Bawumia baby akoda no nyane na de wo ye according to Global Info Analytic koso ana ye na eboa wo Papa John Dramani Mahama wo so wa wadwe so win election na bopitiri sorry na wo san nye odi wachi no wonya wo pamo a won kotra duase enkonom ensanfuo wotu wanu asa ho akọ Global Info Analytic no mse ne ya na yeto aba Dr Mahmoud Bawumia wa increase ni vote no de nemo okrosu gab no wa close bio wo mu edify standard of living menu mienu obra ye bo no mam yasetenam abrabon mu mia na ebia eniema bo ya na eyedene ahokire kwa na ekoso eti anya wanwa se first ayi face no ekire se papa no daso e wachiri eti papa Bawumia nia wo keka no ene nia wo yo no eboa wo nti koso aklosi papa Mahama wo so wo da wo sa wo ho na amane yenso no se ne ye de wo se ka no ni obeti bia na watie me bam ho pa se ye benya owura no nyamfo Musa ke danko wa homa no so a abranti ne ho fun ye ho fun no da ye fere bia ti se bia beyond na yi ke danko ya makwa ba
mejibo so
papa ne pom ti say
nyame adom poko
ya da wrade ase enen so wo de fofra betum na ja woni tuase wo de ba ye mu bi no ye ntena ba bi na ye nkan saa wo se ye frew na ye bisa ho nsem na ebeye naked ewa fidie so a Ghana fo na tiase no won ko mefa so a wo mo so betu ho anamon wadawroma wo last survey ade ba e bone tofa maye na ye ebreben kosi breben na edebe poti na ade ba abonte ye wi a na edi ye de ko company ahwade
ye last April at the time na 54.3%. Bawumia 34%. Alan 7.5%. Nana Kwambi 2.3%. And Oma 1%. Yes.
Jaye kakrama me na sisudua bi ma ni diem kwan so a.
Okay. April poll no. Na Bawumia ewo 34.9%. Mahama 54.3%. Alan 7.5%. Nana Kwame Bediako 2.3%. And Oma Makano 1%. April.
Eden ma papa Dramani ihuridi kan me kan komo pa batie funti na me twetwe kakrakra wadawroma so me so
I mean reason that does so I mean also bottom line economy no job situation and education and he was also doing very well first time voters, so that was the reason now leading at the time with that margin. And number diakoso say na the home boarding there from Accra. I feel sorry. So all those things no be affecting some of the candidates.
And na dia would ya be yebedi nkomo yi. Wa kire mu say although Dr Mahmoud Bawumia a close gap no now so former President John Dramani Mahama still leading the name ekoto aba. What the fahin e ho ni gina.
Sana mambo katre dodo no still even though Mahama elusu about 3.2%. Still, you know, is above 50%. Osha, almost kumai, you know, omotumano. Almost nkui omotumano. Now, there is difference in balance, can I say? I say only Bawumia or the same level among first-time voters. And Nema Bawumia numbers in the course. And again, Ubekaya Mahama, it was quiet during the last month or so. Now, Bawumia all call round. So the campaign at the time, no, you expect say you will get some bump in the numbers. So this is not abnormal in polling terms.
Wow. 80 figures when they say if figures me the current figures are echo.
Mahama 51.1%.
51.1%.
Yes.
Just a near near to aba.
Yes, and then to aba.
And also here run off. I just say straightforward or
that any run off that.
Good. Young question.
Bawumia 38.2%.
38.2%.
Alan 5.3%.
Alan appreciate you and I say walk off him.
Walk off from Kakra compared to April or 7.5. I say we'll drop out to 5.3.
And then the Alan Baffin.
Both resurgent of Nana Kwambediaku and affecting mostly in Ashanti region.
Just an who didn't do now Ashanti region and Nana Kwambediaku so benin and man watching near Manakakra.
Yes.
Now Ashanti region here NPP dia adena obi fabia enkonti NPP na womum baby.
But man personal.
They just say Ashanti region no NPP stronghold ankasa. Nti say obi fa vote be free a adena enkonti NPP na ekoti Alan.
Na say Alan ye NPP supporters.
Eti di okura great and me sure say nam ka madwen ye me say onum na nka enkonti ano.
One no, me see, who shared performance no Alan a drop among MPP and Ako Bawumia ho. That's the data.
Okay, all right. Let's say Bawumia no, I second, Alan be third. What you say? Have you heard standard of living? Ghana forces saying.
Who share standard of living question now? About 47% say compared to last year, no, in widening. It's gotten worse. Share, this is slightly lower compared to April. April there 51%. I feel above form. And almost akui and I improve no 19%. I feel about 21%. And almost exercise no. 24, I feel 27. So numbers no be improve for Bawumia. Almost say enkuyi no. I was say eba from pa can be there no.
Papa, and some I can say ani ebe kono na say abane yen run off.
Dabi.
Now we can run off be one asem in case set bibisa.
Yes, share run off scenario no a. Bibisa mo say run off ba mo a. Why na umbeto ama? Yeah. Mahama ewo 52%. Bawumia 42%. And 6% say only undecided. The reason why I reason the M4 run off say all the 16 na ma Bawumia for no. It's not up to 50%. And let's say reason in your runoff.
Wow. This year election shock be betting me papa.
Yeah, there will be shocks. Me candidate say, I mean 2024 elections no. Many of our
betting me aba na say ebeba. Wow.
Ebeba. And I've said a lot of the political commentators, political scientists would have to, I don't know what to say, they have to revisit their notes after 2024 election.
Angels.
Because some of the theories are equal in 2024. Because we share their course. Look at Nana Bedia. Kade of all people is leading in Kade.
Eastern region.
Eastern region. He's leading in Abura Asebu Kwame Kesi.
Central region.
In this poll, Central region.
What about water region?
Pandu, or bear second and third, or Pandu.
Constituency biasa na kan say o kan region ni nyina o ka Abura Asebu Kwame
Kesi. Where constituency? Where constituency?
Because you had number of constituencies here. Any constituency ya obubo ya.
No, but it's just I'm not saying say at the corner, but it shows you say things are changing.
Oh, okay.
We cannot live in the past. It is that it is you. Okay, Central Region at the moment between Alan and Nana Bediako, nearly 25% of the Central Region share at the moment.
Nana Kwame Bediako, what is he doing right? Dear Papa Ben, why ya Ghana for Juana, then Ghana for a Tennessee and in some no Canasiana.
No, another question you ask is, then MPP and NDC for many wrong. That's another question you pose.
And I miss Madam and say, dear, no, ye.
Yes, because the youth are fed up with MPP and NDC way of doing things.
Sure.
And I'm going to say, or age group, or a young guy. So he's getting the youth vote.
Yeah, back to a young as a soul, ya kwejina mbabunu naso.
Oh yes. We share the poll ya publicity Sianwa. Mahama is leading comfortably among older voters.
Okay.
But among first time voters, no. How a tie.
Omo afena omo nya 18 years no.
Absolutely. The first time omo to abadan. So
why not gather safo no. First vote for
at the moment a tie. Both Bawumia and Mahama are on the same level.
Oh, okay.
So going forward, no, the one that can win the first time voters wins the election hands down.
Wonderful. Beba o nsem no de ba. In fact, political parties ya okeka for mo nkura me hu se omu bi kura ba bonti abeka sa wasma wo kan nya no kure. Eti wo ye nya ne udi nkomo na ye ni udi ni pa. Eti sa wo afutuo bi a wo de be ma obi te se alanjon kwaje kirematia. Ehe fa pa na wo ma ne ho menso. Ana region.
Yeah, unfortunately, ye ma afutuo. We are independent.
Wow. Abuja for ya ne owura no manyamfo Musa ki dan kwa na ebo enkomo no. Ewo your fidie so kwa me wase mbise bi ma no ana.
Ayi mami misa misa Musa dan kwa se ohwe sede ne questions ma ye questions kra any adekode potia because now you can about who is doing the right thing and the one day will be wrong. A dear potin ena ejina so a ema sa ansachare we say e buy sa de why increase the why decrease dear ne ma enipa dodo na no ewo this perception
any will be presence because ye kwa ye bisa straightforward answers ye bisa open ended or my reasons ye the way aba in the past here one they can go back and find out why the youth have changed their mind and saying something different. We can't do everything in one go.
But Ohe said here, report now they buy the month of April the now they buy no. Sabre no na former President John Dramani Mahama was on a campaign trail no call me ahodo a campaign na or down. The what buy this month no so na Dr Bawumia and so our campaign more or ye juma. Now we see videos ye who say nana bedi akon cheddar enso na me ahodo okudru markets no otu sikagu ne ade no attracting crowdfund ne ade ugidi se sa na mai influence survey yana in any way.
No sir, o share yen ye survey no yen take long time and find only 10 days. Say never be akoso in the past that would reflect in the poll. But at the time I said there was no activity that much. Now in fact it was at the tail end of Bawumia's campaign. Now why call it that? But you expect to say any campaign activity in the field will reflect in the polls. If it doesn't reflect in the polls, it means but you can see from what we have seen from the poll, Bawumia's going around has had impact. And I haven't seen Bediako's rounds, but it's possible to say it may have been impacted about that. By that.
And you see, say, Abia, the months now, away nimuno. The audio brace is here, no. A bit me assign assessor.
Yes, and yes, static. Some people's numbers will go up again, some people will drop. So it's a yo-yo. Oshia, almost say they will change their mind before the elections. Almost also. Now that's the problem the parties have. Everybody is entrenched.
Angels. Yansha o survey na o yen. Yeah, methodology approach na. Sample size in this time around here 7,931 voters and our interview or more confidence level 99%, margin of error 1.42%. Yanshe yano be mia hodo choose ebi Ashanti region o choose different constituencies and I say the same constituencies and I say the same people now onu omo ebon komo e the last one no ebia this one so you talk to the same people and I say o targeted different constituencies and different people.
Okay, first and foremost no yeah say in person face to face. If you are Asukwa, how can we find you? Your new address, your new be your new way, so we can't find you. A random in the street and across the country. That's the first thing. So the affair of cross-sectional poll and yet longitudinal. So your telephone there, telephone save your number, so we can call you at every interval. Where you failed. Now the second issue is the sampling selection in terms of the constituencies. You use a computer and they select the echo. So we don't know where we even go next time.
Okay.
Every place we go in every region, randomly selected by a computer simulation. Because say and it will bring what we call selection bias in the sampling.
Okay, the last one, okay, the sample size, the constitution, because this one, a cross section was carried out in 111 constituencies in all the 16 regions. The last one now, okay, sample size in the constituencies are target.
Samples was around maybe 5,800. And 82 constituencies.
We know more than the sample size and the constituencies, because now the constituencies now increase it to 111 and the sample size now cost 7,931.
Sanity.
Okay. And some question they are na but let me ask. Do you think say views in opinions are and for a share was a brace no do one because I research at Argentina maybe sound ya na a translate to voting. Angels.
Okay, your question now, I think one time I would call your website and no question no the questions are there. And we share the questions openly before we go to the field. So you can see the kind of questions we ask. We don't ask indirect questions, we ask direct questions. If you say why and of the farmer, you will be a decent board personal sitting. What catch me and pick him out. Have a
that's a lead question. Yeah,
and I believe questions no. Openly, all the questions are there.
Religion, and we here. Because most why you be for religion, I assume.
It be almost will religion play a role in their decision? Share numbers now before April poll now I think fewer people were saying religion play a role. This time around the number now across by 3%, which means religion is becoming a heightened issue for the left. April poll now 16% say religion is likely to influence them. This time, I call 19%.
Because call religion, honor, you call Christianity, mono. But who say Pentecost for no who kind? Eban saying.
Okay, why?
But who say Pentecost for bow or soropa? Actually saying.
It means say, Mom, Pentecost, no matter Mahama. And in terms of, in terms of numbers, and I said,
aye.
Okay, even data from GSS, Pentecost for any charismatic woman doesn't will be a
okay. Charismatic churches need also saying Orthodox, right?
Yes, I'm doing. I wouldn't tell you Presbyterian. Okwana, you know, there are no Pentecost.
I be a Presbyterian, Kwana, you know, that we committed this. And a Roman Anglican, so a Catholic, ebo.
Oh, Mrs. Similar, I'm a bastard and a co Pentecost.
Oh, you're fancy, enemy. Because my Christian denominations, no. My Behunu Pentecostal, 21%, followed by Catholic, 16%, Presbyterian, 15%, Charismatic, 15%, Methodist, 15%, Anglican, 7%, others, 6%, SDA, 3%, and I share Jehovah Witness, 1%. About your breaking down my idiom council, say how.
We say, more in Omudim Comono. We or her. A scene chair. A moon 21. A Pentecost for. They said,
Nipa no Mudim Comono, Ubwa 100 and no Jan Chenya. A moon 21.
Almost so me a piece of one.
A moon 21.
A Pentecost for.
Okay. And not a was I.
Yes.
It is a said the year and one was a Pentecost for so mood decide here, almost on the Mahama.
At the moment, almost to Mahama.
Followed by Asorbe.
My main call is
common here for the
Angel.
Okay, okay, Catholic for Mahama 48, Bawumia 41. Methodist, Mahama 44, Bawumia 44, Honor Air Draw. Presby, Mahama 48, Bawumia 41. Anglican, Mahama 48, Bawumia 38. Pentecost, Mahama 47, Bawumia 42. Charismatic churches, Mahama 47, Bawumia 41. Others, Mahama 49, Bawumia 38. LDA, Mahama 40, Bawumia 47. Jehovah's Witness, Mahama 46, Bawumia 23.
Many say Bawumia Kramuno or the what they was ordering pa according to the Oka Madrimwa. Go ye be Niako and Kramufosu di Niako John Mama.
I'm tell you another interview in Kenya monitor why.
Okay, yeah, Islam, the quick one, and fan compare with the Islam.
Yeah, Oshe Oma Muslimi for now. Almost Sunna for Mahama 57, Bawumia 38.
David Mahama saying,
yeah, Mahama 57, 57.
Al Sunna for no.
Aye.
Mahama 57 or Bawumia saying
38.
Twice way.
Here for Mahama 55, Bawumia 36. Tijaniya, Mahama 46, Bawumia 45. Ahmadiyya, Mahama 61, Bawumia 26. Other Islamic sects, Mahama 58, Bawumia 35.
Wow. That's a summi according to the year, near near qua John Dramani Mahama wabo Bawumia. Wabo no Masarachi abo na so dem nyina. Asoro nchemu nyina ya so dem. Well. Metadanka na ko fidi ye nuanu aka nya sade anka ebetwe utwan obirenti ye respect na ko fidi omo maka why.
Me that see.
Anka ye de ni nwie de na aja ye nya ne sa na obi so nya bi. Menka ho pa. Kwame. No so de wani atu wiem.
Unso wo hwe ne research na ode aba na. Eno a kire say one question na me bisa no say ese amanyofo no ahon keka no e ka ho bi because my taking it out to say dear ye sesi yi no enu ntina ye friend no say eye perception perception index enkrofo adwene said omo adwene eye omo etimi sesa at any time because over ono ani own research na asesa abrano because the month of April na Dr Bawumia score no 34.9%. This time, I increased it to 38.2%. And former President Mahama 54.3%. You see, I reduced by 3%, about 51.1%. And Honorable Alanjon Kwadoche Martin, na 7.5%. You see, I reduced it to 5.3%. And Nana Bediako.
Yeah.
Kwame Bediako.
NKB.
One minishia sepe. Nana Kwame Bediako.
Nana Kwame Boshen.
2.3. And I increase it to 4.6. Say, medimani to femdia. Any month, no, said you will see a year in research in a fire. Dodo na ejina adwuma candidates no. A year no so. Intina udi animu nsem na okan no okan about the performance of the candidates. I know said the performance of the candidates now no influence various survey na ekoso no because the amount of April na research ni buy no na former President John Dramani Mahama no okoto minim so okaya okoto ko miamia hudo gina enti definitely oko kromo a enkropo be feeling the presence ewo ho ti se oni nkrofo ekasa eda so aye fresh ewo mo adwenim enti ye dan a ono ne de no may increase in a way because of adwuma wakoye no okromo na eda so ye fresh ewo mo adwenim no se enipa foforo ko na so okokasa wan hwa enipa dodo a unya won ewo bra na former President John Dramani Mahama ko ho a ono omko kasa ya na encheye no ebinum nso betimi asesa ho mo adwene eno nso ebetimi asesa eno hwe said ade no AC ekro no a sei de no Dr Bawumia an increase nyamwanwa because enche na Dr Bawumia back on the tour what all the 16 regions no nyina oba said you see a breaking it down no Ashanti region Dr Bawumia I increase compared to last month said they na ECT no ohe obi to say Honorable Alanjon Kwadoche Martin ne activities a ode abano esua oyi say na anu ye oye alliance
so I started radio talk
alliance na oye ye no ena afi na anu ye anu sanso be ma another obema lecture bi odini vision esanso ebae eno nso GTP no obema ye GTP ni vision any ade but the activities on the ground to say there Dr Bawumia any former President Mahama no enipa miensa enyem wanwa say increase enipa miensa the edi kan no Nana Bediako Nana Kwame Bediako ono nso kame say what all the 16 regions wako 16 regions ni nyina ene nkrofo akasa enti ono nso enyem wanwa say ne percentage no I increase from 2.3% to 4.6%. Net say ekosoro pa ne percentage no Alan a decrease 5.3 from 7.5 to 5.3%. And ye ko ye nimu no months na edi ye nimu no me giri se eho e na agro no beso yie pa eho na ebehu enuru ho no na former president John Dramani Mahama won a running mate na MPP e won running mate obia oye serious candidate bia o ye na adwen so person ko candidate ni bia no by besum we nko na wie ye no na ye hu wo campaign team wo running mate ni ade a wo no wo eko saa contest no enti ebe ma yen fair idea hono de ebe me ye hunu ba bia amanyukuo fo ni nyina egina yie se de wo ahoden sitie but ma yen forget to say running mate ni ade wo so wo ne ma ade to the presidential candidate no wo near the additions or the beka on the campaign team the manifesto beba manifesto ni ba wi a eno nso ensem a ebepia free manifesto no mu ebeba no eno nso e wo ne own voter ede ebeba beka sa perception index there ye kan ho asemi ho enti we have more time e wo ye nim but me did say after next month the month of July awie ye eko I besie August, September, October proper no die. Na fe ye hu ye nim. Me no mienu betimi a predict. Enipa say ye koto abanda. Ubetimi a winning election no amana ye because enro na manoko no de also ye bia waye. Or the campaign about the manifesto aba wa yi ni running mate ni adenti ye hu de enipa no person wo ye. Na fe Ghana for so dodo no de na to e de na si ensani ani. Ehun say de wa kanso obeye no wo hoden so obeye de ye me de sese no Ghana for sese ye ntie message kwa na ye mu ya sum nua etina nura na ye ka celebrities na asem ene nkrofo afi wa obeye wadwen se nkrofo behwe wo ho e de agina wo ho keke ho de akwa akoto aba no obeye mistake Ghana for dodo no anu votes no be centered on message a wo de beba not just the message but omo besan so ahwe say owo saa ahoden say obetimi execute saa wo message na wo de ba no wo ahoden so obetimi aboa yen amia realize saa de no ana say untumi nye omo be saa niam ni nyina e no omo de ateki wo mo decisions enti ye koya nim no this time for the first time ever your election so no manifesto be play a major role. The political parties in Ibeka, running mates, and so be play a major role. Ewo abato na eba betuonum. This election, maka na mesa can be. This is not the first time I make. Me say it will be centered on messages. Candidates, no edebeba. Na fe ye be say some message na candidate no edeba no. Or one day. So betimi ay example. Eye Kenya, DSC wo hono. DSC wo Kenya. Se sie ebosha William Ruto na no woni nsentwofo eye interview no waje atum se ampa ebosha na wo hye ye no enye no no odi so no taxes a okan so oba obe reduce no taxes no di bia ba be kan ho eniema hodo a okan cost of living ni ade okan so obe reduce no ntimi an reduce import duties are no okan say 50% of import duties the entire cost because of taxes a yedia guso into yi taxes na bebe na bafe no buy no ntumi anye saa de no eno na cost so saa major demonstration na e cost so e wo Kenya no say Africans Ghanaians wide awake omo pempuntu obia pensachiraye e wo ne manmu eno obia pensachiraye e wo na dwumam enu nti no wo de o message ne ba entisa first na na ye behwe t-shirt ho ye behwe ebia o ye be ma 10 gram ana se o ye obi a obosi ana ye obi a ho ofe ana obi a wote brofo ene edi da bi da ana obi a wona ma wote chase kama nkrofo because both parties MPP and NDC omo primaries na omo ye no o we no hu se ye wo candidates bi no mo ho a no omo wo sika pa enso omo call contest omo lusu both NDC and MPP okay me examples be bra me de be ma ebinum ko tutu sika gui binum toto niema binum tuetua sika kese 7,000 per delegates ni ade BC wo mampo ayi your friend say tafo pankro no binum tua 7,500
ye bantima ha
ye bantima ha yi sika ekofem
9,000 back of
na nu ye te se na ayi nso manhia nof ebinum kura bedan ka e ye afidie so sika wo mutua ye emebinu ba ni nyina mu no wo mo call contest no wo mu lusu adwira yehu an NDC candidate sika no tika so no otugu fem di nyina no o mu lusu contest what you say aha enti e kire se no issues based politics any ye ni say na nya issues kwa enti wo meye manifesto no wo mo enwene hu yi bibia wo tro bi o so otimi kirem se wo tro no antimi ankirem na se ebisa na se wo de hihye dum ni adan na se wo toto paapa so a Ghana for be say you are not serious.
I feed a manifesto state and explain.
That is state and explain. David.
State and explain.
State and explain. Nothing so we state na we explain we are. You better say who the capacity to deliver. Sani my miensa and you what state what capacity and a so betimi aye na me die. That is what we should.
Can become our best on common. So hey, I see a abo to